our menu, we're making heirloom sesame seed milk. Sometimes I'll make my milk out of almonds or sunflower seeds, but today we're going to use heirloom sesame. These are not just the normal sesame seeds you find in the store. These are heirloom. They've got even more calcium and more minerals. So first step is we've soaked these overnight, and we're going to go ahead and drain out some of the water. Like so. You never want to buy you always want to buy brown sesame seeds because they still have the holes on them, and those are great for all the nutrients and fiber. We're going to use a super 3.5 horsepower blender to blend this up. I used to use a cheap one at home, and this will yield a whole lot more milk for your seed because it really grinds up the seeds. And it also cuts down the blending time, so you can be sure that your sesame seed milk is truly raw. So we're going to go ahead and pour these sesame seeds in. And the recipe calls for 1 part sesame to 2 parts water. So we're going to go ahead and pour the water in. And we'll go ahead and blend it on up. Look at that, so creamy and white. I can't wait. All right, looks like it's all blended up. Now, before we add all the sweetener and all the great other ingredients, we need to strain the seeds out. So I've got here this nut milk bag. This is a really great quality nut milk bag. It doesn't fray, and actually this is the cheapest price for a nut milk bag that I've seen in a really long time. So we're going to go ahead and pour the milk through. Careful. There it is. Just pinch it up and squeeze it out. Just like milking a cow, only this time it's not disgusting. Milk. One of my favorite raw comfort foods. So we're just going to go ahead and squeeze. And actually, we're into using everything without any waste here. So this pulp that I have, we're going to be saving it and making a fermented sesame seed cheese later. So I'm just going and squeezing everything out. Yum. And you can see from that whole blender full, I've hardly got any cheese, which is how we want it. Alright, we're going to give this blender a real quick rinse. Rinse out any granules or particles. And we're going to have silky smooth milk in no time. So there's our blender, and here is the luscious sesame seed milk. Yum. Our sweetener of choice today is agave nectar. It looks kind of dark, but it's not maple syrup. Don't be fooled. This is blue agave. And this is, because of its darker color, it's got even more minerals. Agave is one of my favorite sweeteners. We'll go ahead and just make it real sweet. And it's low glycemic. It comes from a cactus and that. Then we've got some vanilla. We're going to go all natural style and use a vanilla bean. We'll just drop the whole thing in. That blender won't have any problem with it. A little Celtic sea salt for taste. We're going to have Cara milk. So put some Cara powder in there. a little pinch of maca for taste. And blend it on up. There you go. Just like chocolate milk, only 1,000 times better. Mmm. Wow, this is amazing. So you can find all these products, including the nut milk bag, the heirloom sesame seeds, the blue agave, and all the spices, and the 3.5 horsepower blender at blindguru.com.